The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 2. Director, Francis Lawrence. Produced by Nina Jacobson, John Keelik. Screenplay by Peter Craig, Danny Strong. Based on Mockingjay, by Suzanne Collins. Starring Jennifer Lawrence, Josh Hutcherson, Liam Hemsworth, Woody Harrelson, Elizabeth Banks, Julianne Moore, Philip Seymour Hoffman, Jeffrey Wright, Sam Claflin, Jane Malone, Stanley Tucci, Donald Sutherland. Positive elements. The final installment of the Hunger Games series is a difficult movie to watch. We see a lot of people die here, some of whom we've grown to care about as the story has progressed. That's the point, of course, of the movie and of Suzanne Collins' books. What is wicked? It's vile. It's to be fended off until it cannot be fended off any longer. And even then, we're taught here, even when we wage a campaign against evil, against tyranny, what is still wicked and vile? Spiritual content. For some rebels, it would seem, the Mockingjay becomes almost a spiritual leader. And when she survives a bullet to her heart, thanks to a bulletproof suit, the rebellion's leadership believes that her apparent resurrection will fire up the people even more. Sexual content. There's talk about the love triangle that entangles Katniss, Peter, and Gale. Gale and Katniss kiss, but Gale says it's like kissing someone who's drunk. Doesn't count. She later kisses Peter. Haymitch and Effie Trinket share a smooch. Violent content. Just as Katniss would want it to, death feels personal here and we see a great deal of it. Katniss and her team confront a variety of vicious traps and threats. One man dies when he is snatched and stretched by oily chains. Others are shot or fall victim to explosions. And in one of the movie's most horrific scenes, screaming team members are, essentially, eaten alive by frightening, sharp-toothed zombie-like creatures, bipedal piranhas. Really? Katniss drops an explosive device down where the attack is taking place, killing her cohort while slaughtering countless capital mutts. Prior to that we see the beasties being shot, stabbed and blown up in a frenzy of activity. Crude or profane language? None. Drug and alcohol content. Snow and his cronies drink champagne at a banquet. Katniss is given a morphine drip. Joanna, a one-time victor, takes the tube out of Katniss' arm and sticks it in her own, admitting elsewhere that she's been looking for ways to steal more drugs. Other negative elements. Katniss goes against orders and lies in an effort to realize her vendetta against Snow. Conclusion. The Hunger Games movies have always been predicated on an emphatic and high-minded moral: war and death should never be a game. And it instructs that even when wounds from such dire dealings aren't visible, they sometimes never completely heal. That kind of serious structure makes these movies hard to watch, none more so than this grand finale. Many people wondered how the final half of Suzanne Collins' Mockingjay book could possibly snag a PG-13 rating given its kill quotient. And it is truly a harsh experience, one that could really upset and even scar some moviegoers, particularly younger ones. I can't stress that enough, but even in the midst of such horror, this movie gives us hope.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Facebook and Twitter. You can visit us on www.therealthingmeme.webs.com.